Welcome back. Welcome back to Trading Maze. This is Suzanne. Uh, Today is 25th June, Wednesday. So we hope that today would be a good day because Wednesday normally we have price action, falling of price action and mostly breakouts and breakdowns. But today was a little bit different. Let me share you my screen and let's get right into it. Currently in Yes, if you can see my screen, we're currently in this trade that I just posted, I think around half an hour ago. This is the trade we're currently in. So we entered at this point, market structure level, 33334.3 pe we entered. So risk free at 331.4, which is a little bit, so that would be the risk free level. Be risk free if it comes to that level. Let's have a alert over here. Yes, it's that point, so that we can know that we could be risk free at that time. So let me connect my microphone. So I hope you can see these charts. I hope you can see the charts. So this is a short trade, but it's a little risky trade because, as you can see, gold is super bullish, and DXY is has also fallen down quite a bit, so it helped gold much more. But the buying I waited for was this one, this market structure. Yesterday also we waited for this, didn't happen, and a lot of consolidation today. If you think about it, uh, today started around at this point. Where is it? Yeah, today started at here, then around here. Then nothing much. I mean, it's just consolidating. If you see about it, if it came back to that level, it took some support from there, and it fell from there. It's a classic. It became a classic resistance trade, resistance and what support and resistance trade. That is what it is. But a lot of consolidation. This is a 15-minute time frame. I'm saying 15 minute with this much consolidation is a very tricky thing. Nevertheless, this is the support that was, I think, around 330 per market opened. 330, 330 per market opened, and we have this. This is actually a magic block trade. If you remember what magic block is, magic block is the starting block where if okay, so actually, magic block is something that's formed with our level. What is suggested is it should form whenever there is a gap up or gap down. But yesterday we didn't have any of that, as you can see. Yesterday, let me see where did we open first. In this consolidation, I can't find. Okay, yeah, here. So it's little tricky and same level only, I think. Yeah, we opened. Sorry, no, we opened gap down. So this was the closing at 215. Then we have opening at here, opening at here. So that, sorry, opening at here. So which is 22.8, and this is 23.4. That 10 pips ka difference, but just a little bit. So that does consider it as a magic block. If you extend that block, you should see a trade forming. Yep, as you can see, it didn't close below that, which is a good thing. and normally breaker block wasn't working quite for quite long time. Last week pay, I don't think it worked. Last before week, we have a lot of magic block trades and they work perfectly. And here also we have a magic block ball, magic block. I was thinking to name it starter block because breaker block, order block, starter block. So ending with an R. So that might be something that can be catchy. So starter block, let's call it a starter block, which is a candle that is formed at the first candle that's been printed after the opening of the session, opening of the market, if you can say. So that is a starter block. So starter block where we could see a support forming. So after that it took so okay, one day, well, let's come from one day, no, because lot of consolidation, you'll get confused only. Nothing happened today. We'll keep the session short only for today because nothing quite that of importance that didn't happen today, because it's just, if you see, it's just in the air, right? So tomorrow, if we have news and all, uh, let me check if we have news, and we can have some. If you see the candle, if you see the volume for today also, it's almost like 60% of what was yesterday's volume we had. So it's only 60% volume we had. So that is why very less move. See, this consolidated 33,362, 312. That is like 200 pips. Or one. I mean, the trades that we do are usually 200 pips. The 1 day time frame is at a 200 pips. So it's uh, it's good to avoid today. But we did take a scalp. Did we take a scalp? I mean, I took a scalp. Okay, then I don't think I posted it in the Telegram channel, but I did take a scalp to the sell side because sells. No, no, I took a scalp. Yes, in the morning think I thought. Let me show you that trade only. No? So we have alert in XAUSD suggesting yes, suggesting a risk-free level. I hope whoever entered this trade, please be risk-free. Touched it, so it's almost in that level only. So be risk-free, and I will be also risk-free here in my charts. Okay, I am risk-free. So with that, being risk-free is important. That is why being risk-free is important. So now I don't have to worry about this trade. It can go to my stop loss. I don't have to worry about it. It can just go it anywhere. I don't care. I'm just worried about. I'm not worried about anything right now. That is all I'm worried. I'm just worried about how the price action is following. That's all. So this is why we have to be risk free. I hope everyone is risk free. Risk free level has been tapped and it stayed a bit there. Yeah, it is. It is here. So the first target will be this order block, but that is a very quite low target, 70 pips ka. That is all we could get today. Market structure, this market structure has been followed just here. If you can see, this is starter block, sorry. Market structure, I have to draw another block for market structure. So market structure has been satisfied after this. Uh, so we I think if it comes back, mm, thinking, what is the XY doing? The XY is falling. Okay, this might be a problem. Maybe okay. Then if DXY is falling, then let's have a take profit here only. That what, 70 pips. Yeah, let that be our TP because DXY is currently at currently trying to break the support, which if it does, it could go down. So I'm not risking that. So I'm telling you 70 pips, very good trade. That can be that can be what you can hope for. Or if DXY takes support somewhere, mm, DXY takes support, then we can look for higher targets. But overall, I'm bullish in gold. See, this move is showing a bullishness of gold, and we did capture it. So this was the trade. Actually, this trade, uh, I had to give 60 pips ka stop loss for this. We entered around, I think, here market structure for here 60, 67 pips ka stop loss I had to give. This was our entry. Market structure plus an order block as well. So 1 hour per here we had an order block. See, last order block. I considered the last order block. I knew it would take that out, but I no, I didn't knew that it would take this out because it has become a breaker block right now. Actually, yeah, this was we were risk free on this trade. I think we might be risk free on this. No, I don't think so. I don't think risk free level has tapped on that trade. So we kept a 30 pips ka stop loss, as I remember, and I think we lost somewhere here. 30 pips ka so this was our stop loss, and it got hit. But my confidence was said I thought I will wait until this fair value cover happens. But before that only, at 60 pips, we had a movement towards the upside. So I just stayed. I stayed with that. It's fine. That was a good trade, if you ask me. Mm, yes, and what else do we have? This trend line. I don't think it signifies anything of that much importance. What does it? Yeah, that is just a trend line that's been taking support, falling from there, taking support again, falling from. So I don't think that's a significant trend line. It's just something I've drawn to understand it. But this this trend line, which is so this was a trend line from here. As you can see, it's pretty symmetrical. So I think that gave it away. I think we're almost about to hit our TP also. 70 pips ka live stream pay. So yeah, that's a good thing. And 70 minus 30, I think we did 40 pips today. Did I give any other trade? Yeah, this trade I only hold it. See, there were no trades, as I told you. There was no trades. I sold from here. I was thinking the market was taking a resistance from 30 ka level, so I sold a little bit here, then scalped till this order block. This order block I was talking about. So it was, I think, around 100 pips, but with a less quantity I scalped. So that there's that. And 15 minutes pay. Hmm. DXY, what is it doing? So DXY, if it falls from here, gold will also fall and finds this support, and we could buy from here actually if DXY keeps falling. If not, then we won't have to worry about a thing. We just take the 70 pips to profit and run home. So with that is a market structure. Okay, daily हो गया. So 4 hour पे let's see. Daily पे actually gold is bearish. If I didn't tell you before, gold is daily time frame. So I'm trying to sell at the levels above this. 40 pay we have some selling opportunity. 50 pay we have selling opportunities. So I'm waiting for those levels or buying if market structure allows. Next tomorrow, if possibility that there could be bearish movement and it could retest our market structure level, this 3308 level, and I have already marked the trade over there, the market structure trade. See the if you go back, yeah, this was the trade I marked. So this must come pretty handy. So let me right here extend it. If it comes to these levels, don't forget to buy. It might also it might come to these levels. Daily frame to take stop losses. See today ka low is this, and that happened without. I mean, it was an auto block here. I agree, but the important thing is it didn't take any liquidity. As you can see, liquidity. If only after it took liquidity, then we could see a clean move, and we could look for bigger targets, like going into next all-time high. I mean, not like looking all-time high from here. I'm just saying, even if you want to take support and go to 3,400, it just needs to give us a little more than this. This was good. This was good, and this was great, but it should give another liquidity. It should keep taking liquidity, but when whatever chance it gets, it didn't take liquidity below this level. So if it had taken that liquidity, I would have gone with more quantity. So that was but today's low is this. I think tomorrow this low will be broken, and low will be broken, and I hope we can see this our market structure cut trade. If we can see this trade, that would be just cool, so cool. And we can just look for 40 also easily, which is 300 pips. We could capture easily 300 pips from here. Of course, it depends upon of things, but if it comes back to that level, I am pretty sure we can capture this 300 pips. Uh, so that is a trade I'll be waiting for. And think what else is there. Let me give me a minute because I haven't put my TP yet. Mm, actually, TP hit, and actually, I'm closing at 80 pips right now. I just did. So, TP hit. There was a good trade, uh, clean trade also in 15 minutes, but 5 minutes per it did a little dancing in the top at the top. But yeah, DXY falling, then you can buy. Yeah, I think you can buy. I'm not trying to buy right now because See, because I hope that it would give us better levels to buy. Hmm. Yeah, actually, you can buy from here. Has it been tested before? Yes, it has. So this order block invalidated, market structure invalidated. I mean, our TP was spot on, no? Our TP was spot on. We could have looked for this at least. It was spot on. But still, it did it test this? Yep, it did test that. So I think we should have a clean move towards the downside. 5 minutes pay, yeah, it would give a little resistance. But should I enter? Again, it's already at our TP only. So if I enter again, it wouldn't matter. Should I enter? But it's 11 o'clock and we do, it's after 11 o'clock, I don't do this kind of things. Let's leave it for today. 70, 80 pips. We have our levels marked. We know where we want to buy from and where we want to sell from. So this is where I would want to buy from. There's quite possibly that it could take this liquidity. Okay, take this liquidity and yeah, that would be great, man. This trade happens. Uh, that would be great. That would be great, just great. But if that doesn't happen, then the next buying level will be this only. Uh, from this only, we will have a buy towards the upside, or after this, it could go to 40, 50 and fall back to these levels. See, lot of possibilities, and not not so confirm about all of them, but I know a little bit. See, we have a reaction. See, if you can see, we have a reaction because of this order blocks. Right? 1 hour ago, what is it doing? 1 hour ago, there is no order block, but structure. Okay, 1 hour pay it has no order block and all that, but it could consolidate. So that is why we were out of this trade. But yeah, pretty good move. 70 pips ka capture. It went to I think 90 100 pips almost. 70 pips. I booked at 80 pips. If you booked, if you just hold it 2 minutes more, it would have been 90 pips, and you could have booked that. No problem. So with that, this trade is done and dusted. So analysis pay. Uh, a pretty choppy market, as I told you. Nothing much. See much to because 1 hour pay I'll show you. See, 1 hour is looking like 5 minutes. What is this? So, yep, opened here. This was the magic block. 1 hour pay. You can see, starter block. Okay, 1 hour pay. You can see we have a little reaction here. Then it went to this level, which is what is that? 35, 35, 35, 35. Where's 35? Mm-hmm. 38. We have 35 also. 35 also is a great resist. If you see, this is support level 35 pay. 1 hour pay little choppy at there, but 35 to 38 we have a resistance. I think it's following that, but mainly it's mostly it does seem like a this liquidity trade rather than no, this one is fine. So 38 we test, almost 37 we did test. So yeah, that region has a resistance. So when it came back to this level, which is 25, 25 pay, it took support. 25 pay took support, but what is there 25? It's a round number. Is it now number? That is why it is. Yeah, and I would have just looked for these ones, but what happened at 9:30? 9:30 DXY must be pretty bearish. That is why gold into of things. We should do 9:30 then. Yep. It was bearish. It opened and it closed below only because it's like what is this candle called? I forgot. But it was a bearish candle. No, there was no top wick at all. So it was a bearish candle 9:35. That that made gold take support from this round number 25, and yeah, that is it. That is the explanation I could give for that one. And after this liquidity, we have a downside move, and after that, I took as I told you, I took a scalp from here 30 levels. I took scalp because when I was taking also, it's third time. I think around third time I took third time or second time, I don't remember. I took somewhere around here, and I looked it for, so already this support has been already happened from this level 1 hour pay. So I know the next support will be this, right? 318 ka, where 318 this level, which I was going to buy from, right? So that was the scalp that I did. So 30 to 18, it was 29 to 19, I think. That 100 pips ka scalp I did. I just stayed. I went with little less quantity than usual. Then yeah, it was a good trade. But there was a little buffer than what we expected to happen. So from this, market structure already performed. So I I was not hoping for market structure, but order block I thought it would make sense, but it didn't. That might also be because of this DXY only. 630 pay, if you see DXY, yep, is falling. So which did gold dirty. It wants because uh, if you know if you know the relation between gold and DXY, they're both conversely related. I mean inversely related. So if you understand that properly, but not only that, it's much more than that. The relationship is much more than that. So see DXY at 6:30 has formed a red candle. Gold should have formed a green candle, but why in why in the world did gold form a red candle also? Where is it? Yeah, here. Why did it form a red candle? Let me tell you why. I already told you before in my streams. So whenever gold is at a level where it's not finding the support, so this is uh, when it happened. So it thought after taking this liquidity, whenever that happens, liquidity trades will happen. See, whenever gold is trying, gold wants to move up because DXY is falling down, but it needs a great support. It has an order block. It has tested that order block, but it has failed. I think this was the test that failed in 1 hour level, if you can see, and that failed. So what it needs is it needs liquidity below these market structure levels, and go to the upside. So that is what happened. So it needed to find that support, and it did a little below the order block that we wanted it to take from. But after that, if you see DXY, this candle where there is almost no top wick, just gave it away ki gold has to move upside now. No reasons to be given, it has to move upside. So this that is why they have this much engulfing candle. An engulfing candle can trade a few. If you are trading with me for a long time, you know what engulfing candle trade is and how we capture those trades. So engulfing candle trade we could have taken from here 21 to but see the targets were very low, so that I didn't post this. But I should have posted that next time. From next time onwards, this market structure also I've already marked it in my chart, if you can see. But why I didn't tell you, because the target is still this market structure only, and that also I was unsure that it would come to that or not. Because as I told you here, only one liquidity has been taken. I was hoping the second liquidity of this would be taken, but it didn't. After, so I was waiting for this fair value gap cover, if you can see. That is why I hesitated a little bit for going into buys, and also going up, and also for holding it for a long time. You could say that. So after this, that is what I was telling you. After this engulfing candle, it was pretty sure that let's go into 15 minutes. So see, after this candle, it was pretty sure that this has become an order block, and we can actually buy from the here only, because order block has formed. It's very unusual that it will be tested at the same time. So remember one thing, as I observed. So this is actually significant order block. If you remember what significant order block is, it is the order block just before the fair value gap of the trend continuation. So the trend continuation, the trend formation or continuation is towards the buy side. So just before that is an order block with a fair value gap present. So this becomes a significant order block. So whenever this happens, what I would tell you is just take the trade from here only. You understand what I'm saying? So we know that it wouldn't be used now only. It would take a lot of time to come back to this level. So it's easy for us to take this trade after knowing this confirmation. So with that confirmation, I holded that. Without that, I was sure wouldn't have holded this trade. That was the second confirmation I had. And yeah, that is also here also we have fair value gap. Yeah, this is the order block, maybe is significant order block, and when it comes back to this level, we could see a buying movement from there. So yeah, 5 minutes, I told you that 5 minutes pay it could take resistance, but 15 minutes pay it could give a uh, yeah, clean move for us. Now 15 minutes pay, mm, still unsure, because I already tested once. So second time test if it will do or not. It's still unsure about this. Hmm. First time test has happened, so this is a valid region, and yes, I think two regions. Yes, is telling to buy and sell at the same time, because this happens very rarely, that it's our price action suggests to buy and sell at the same time, where usually where that's where the consolidation happens. That is what I observed. So yep, nothing much to discuss today about, except that this was 35 resistance, then 25 support, then liquidity trade we had. So liquidity, I told you how to identify. After that, taking of liquidity will have a huge amount of huge, I mean, big reaction from there. So this suggested that with that, it's a engulfing candle only almost. it's covered everything. So we take trades from here. If you remember this, after this, I mean after this level, after the cover of this fair value, we take trades from here to the downside. We could have taken that, but as I told you, it is consolidating. So I wouldn't bother much about this. I really hated seeing this only. So I just waited for it to do something like this. And it did something like that. And I was, yeah, then we were into buys. It's pretty, nothing else is there. That is all for today. Uh, yeah, a W day today, but we, even though didn't we didn't have a great price action, a great action at all. We captured some pips to ourselves. So if you are holded, if you, I mean, I wouldn't recommend for you to hold. Would have hold to. I mean, I wouldn't recommend for you to hold these kind of trades, even in the future also. But I was so sure that, yeah, I have some trend line retest. I have all the levels marked. So and DXY is falling. So all this intuition said, "Ki, let's stay. I'll stay." So I, at that moment, I understood that I have to stay. So I couldn't just tell you in the Telegram channel. I should have told you that I was holding, but it was a good pips captured. And actually, I wasn't even risk free on this trade. I went with full quantity and I booked the whole quantity here, which is yeah, which is the double the profit that I usually make. So yes, that is only see reaction. You could see a reaction from that level. That is why we don't want to be stuck in here forever. I mean, we could see a downside move, of course, but we don't want to be stuck here. We need it to be fast. So 70 pips was fast, and W is in the chat for this trade. Market structure as always quoted. And market structure, again we have a market structure trade here. This market structure only, no? Yes, market structure trade again we have here. Tested it. Yep, pretty simple trade this one. After formation of this, I told you, now I was telling a significant order block whenever it's formed, and with the double bottom, come on guys, it's a buying thing for. I mean, anybody in the right mind would buy from here. Is double bottom and significant order block after this candle, because we know that it was just a dream come true, like for the buyers, and they would have a lot of people would have entered from here at this point only, 19 only, and they waited for this. But we had to be more patient for today, because even though it did hit the take profit, but it did do a little dance, not as much dance as this. This is a this is a very choppy market, so I just avoided. See, you see any levels marked here? I mean, there are levels here. I told you, right? There are levels here, but do you see any levels marked? Because I don't want to trade in this. We could scalp. We could scalp from, see, uh, how many scalp trades I could do in this. I'll show you this order block form. So I could have sold from here, right? This would have been 1:1 or 1:2 ka RR. This is one, and what else? Yes, this test. This test of it also I would have sold until this, below this level, small trade, and that double top forming liquidity to target the liquidity of this low. Done. Then what is this? 25 ka, yes, 25 ka plus. Today is a bit support and resistance ka. I've seen this. This doesn't happen at gold, but normally, see if you see, it's like a wall there. There is some. It's like a support over here, and it's like a wall over here, which is a resistance or support, and it seems to be following quite well today. Only today. Normally, it doesn't. See, those are the observations that I kind of made for today. Here also in 5 minutes. See, that is a observation that I made today. See, this also. Yeah, yeah, same resistance and yeah, here also see some observations. That is today observation. Consolidation pay we can look for entries at maybe here only if it's even if it's consolidating. But I wouldn't just take these trades, man. I would just look for these kind of trades, liquidity trades, these kind of trades. Come on, that's what should you should be looking for. This trend line satisfied here. So next time, maybe it would from here only or from here, we will close above this level and test that trend line and go up. That is a trend line trade, as you know, and that is it, man. Nothing else. Nothing else. This support is 21. 21. We've seen support from before also, uh, and this is also starter block. So some resistance 30. I told you scalp from there towards uh, 18. I scalped till 18. Then I had to hold this trade until 12 after double bottom form. Then big significant candle as DXY went from actually opening at this point where it opened. Yes, yes, it's opened here. It went up almost here, and now it's down. I mean, that is why we have this consolidation. Gold is bullish, but DXY is also bullish. What happened? Gold slowly fell, also consolidated here. Then, when it's time for DXY, when DXY started falling, gold needed to find liquidity, and it found liquidity over here. Then we have this move. So, in on the conscience, we can say that if it comes back to this level, it's very good to buy, and I don't think our market structure will hit anytime soon. I that is how I feel. So maybe this from this order block we can try. Let's see. Tomorrow news pay depends. Tomorrow news is there. I was going to check that and I forgot. Let me check it again. Forex. Okay. Hmm. Tomorrow, yes, unemployment claims. Nice. Final GDP quarter curve. Yes, this is also significant. And yes, that is on 6 p.m. pace. So we should see a good price action tomorrow. And a lot of other things also, but they're not quite important as unemployment claims and final GDP. So we could see 6 p.m. ka candle maybe after this year. We have not seen 6 p.m. candles, the news candles. Uh, we might see that. I'll tell you how to trade at news and what to do, what not to do. We'll discuss that as well. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. I won't be live, of course. I have work, but we'll be live at 9:30. That time we'll have a price action. We could like, actually capture good trades if we have volume also. That is all. With that, we end today's session. Uh, Short session because there was nothing to discuss. As I told you, all the levels are about. Here is the selling level, here is the buying level, and new buying level formed here. So these are all whatever. These are all small levels just for scalping and all. That is all. What we could have done is scalp today, and we scalped. We scalped real good. In live stream, we scalped 70 pips, and in this I scalped 100 pips. In this this was a trade. So then in this trade I've captured 160 pips. So in yeah, today was a good day as well. So 150 plus. I'm not counting the pips. If we count the pips, so 150 plus 100, 250. So let's not count that as scalps. Let's not. I mean, the trades that I did, let's not count them because they're mostly testing. And if I give them in Telegram group, then we can count them. I'll try to give, but they are very fast, and so I don't do that. But okay, what is it? It is what it is. And with hmm, yeah, 70 pips on live stream. Whoever cut off the address at 30 pips, so that 30 we should remove. So 40 pips in positive. Yeah, that is 40 pips today. Yeah. Uh, Overall, as my perspective, it's a good day for me. But from your perspective, it might be not that good of a day. But we didn't lose anything, of course. We didn't lose anything. So that's a plus point. Hmm. With that, we end today's session. Uh, Good day. We had learned something that how DXY inverses gold, and how it seeks liquidity, and how it takes supports at random levels. Random levels, not round number levels. If somehow that DXY is increasing, I mean going uptrend. So yeah, a lot of things that we learned, and we learned that market structure is goated as always, and we have learned that from if you think the significant block is about to form, and or is formed, we know that from that price will go up only, go up or go down, depending upon the trend or reversal. Normally a significant block is whenever the reversals happen, that is a significant order block. So this here it is a significant order block, and in here if you see, this will be a significant order block. This will be 30 3000 to 304. This would be a significant order block. So those are see after that only. So after that only, if you can see, we have this move. So after that, it didn't come to this level, right? So it, even after this close, it just touched this level and went up above only. So it is it can be said that whenever this happens, that is a good level for us to sell or buy. Significant order block is going to form, so get ready to buy. So buy or sell. And yeah, I think those are the things that we learned today. mm, Apart from that, yeah, nothing else. That is in consolidation, we shouldn't take trades that much. Only look for scalps in consolidation. Don't look for bigger targets. And whenever it breaks out of that consolidation, we can look for good moves. Yes, that is all for today. That is all the lessons we learned today. Pretty, it tested our patience, but it was a good day. We are in profits. So with that, we end this session, and we are up 600 pips this week. We were up 560 pips, 550 or 560 pips yesterday, 40 pips today. So 600 pips 3 days, and we are 600 pips up, which is averaging of 200 pips a day. And if we could have holded this trade, I mean, I would have told you, but if you had done that, that could have been a W day today. So yeah, that is all. Uh, Thanks for watching, and trade with Maze. Even trading is a maze. You should always trade it with Maze. Don't take it too seriously. These kind of days will come, and will just mess with your psychology. But we shouldn't bother about these kind of days. So these days you just leave them. So nothing happened today. It's like Saturday or Sunday. Just leave them. No move. Okay, oil pay. Did anything happen? So before I go, let me test if let's see if something happened in oil. Oil, as I told you, and this happened. Was this? Was this? Yeah, this was the last high. Yeah, we were discussing about it yesterday. So okay, that's fine. So it's consolidating. If you look at it a higher time frame, nothing much. This was the previous trade only. This was the previous trade. Yes. Yeah. This was the trade. No. So when it comes to this level, we can look for a move. I hope, as I know oil that much, and US 30. Actually we should look at US 30 also. I wanna know how it works. Can look for it tomorrow. No, we can analyze it. I want to analyze it. Maybe we can analyze it together. All of gap up and gap downs. It's like nifty. I don't even know if price action is being followed here. Let's see. We'll see tomorrow. This is I don't know what black bull. This is Dow Jones black bull. Okay. US oil BTC. BTC is something I look for. BTC, yes, from our level only. It's almost went to all time. It's going to all time high, I think. That was a pretty good level. No? We marked another level here, and then this happened. Okay, this was the order block. That was pretty good as well. This trade, we could have taken this trade as well. But I think it will turn bearish after. Okay, I don't think. Okay, maybe it could go bullish from here only. But I was hoping 95,000 ka level. I was hoping for this 95,000. That would be better thing to buy. But yeah, we predicted this move already. We would have. I should have entered it, but I was into selling, so I didn't bother about that. But even after this, we should have entered. But it's a swing trading, so it's kind of a swing trade only. No, actually, we could have looked for this liquidity, and it was very good. Yes, we would have done that, but it was very sharp. So in BTC, I was see a sharp moves, like sharp resistances and sharp buying, mostly sharp buying. So yep. See, it's very sharp here also. It's very sharp. Sharp buying. I mean, I've seen it quite couple of times in BTC. And BTC, we can actually trade in BTC. It does follow a price action. Sometime we'll form strategies for BTC as well. We always look for swing trades. These are all swing trades only, but they happen to happen very fast. But these are actually swing trades. They take a lot of time to happen. So if you think about it, this whole level is my profit in this trade. This consolidation from 17th June to 20th June, 3 days ka is in one single trade. So yeah, that is what I was saying. Oh, yes, XAU USD. That is it for today. With that, we end this session. I hope you enjoyed today's session, even though there was not a big of a movement here. But as I told you, our levels are marked, our trades are marked. So I will be I will be telling you what to take, what trades to take in the Telegram channel. So please subscribe to our Telegram channel and also YouTube channel. And yep, that is it. Be motivated. Keep that motivation up. This like today will always come, but we should ignore them and look for days like yesterday or day before yesterday where we had made more than 200 pips. So there was days where we made about 1,000 pips also. So those days might come. We just have to hold on for those days. These days come, see, highs and lows always happen in trading, but let's not lose ourselves in that process. Like let's not blow our account in this consolidation phase. In this phase where a lot of you blow your accounts in this, thinking, okay, resistance, like, yeah, from here it will go down only, then it will hit your stop loss. So okay, it is going up, I think it closed above this, so I'm going to take a buy. So after that we hit for stop loss again. So okay, I think we have to go to selling. So you came here, it was going selling, okay, it's good, it will go to here. We were waiting for this, but it took a stop loss again. Then you think, okay, now it will go by, I think liquidity this, it took this liquidity, so it will go by from here. Then what happened? It fell from there. See, that is, see, these are the kind of situations where you lose. I mean, I'm just telling it 15 minutes. There are people who do it at 1 minute and 5 minutes, 5 minutes and 1 minute. It's just so much, so much disturbance and noise in 1 minute. 1 minute ka chat I never open. See, if you see 1 minute chat, what the hell is this? What the hell is that, bro? What is this? There are a lot of candles in same region. See, what is this? That is why every time I tell you, do not. So if you think about it, I just saw something. This is actually a market structure 101: consolidation, manipulation, distribution. I've It's been a long time before I've seen this. It's actually working after quite. I mean, it always works, of course. Uh, it's just so clear now. This, if you can see, this was the consolidation, this was the manipulation, this was the distribution. Yeah, it's good to see that. 5 minutes, but I couldn't observe. 5 minutes per also we could observe, but yes, 5 minutes per also consolidation, this manipulation and distribution. Nice, nice to know that market structure 101 is working. Yep. You could take resistance from this level, no? Market structure, of course. So with that, we today we end this session. Bye bye. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we might have a much more good, much much simpler price action than we had today. No consolidation. We might not have consolidation tomorrow. I mean, little bit of consolidation is fine, but I hope tomorrow gives us big moves. So take care. Bye bye. Let's end this session. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to the Telegram where we are posting live trades every day and we are winning every day. So should follow and even just keep a look, take a glance at it. Thank you. Let's meet tomorrow.